We got a win out of conference, so it was a good win for us. Finished up our non-league schedule. I thought overall we played a pretty good game. Got maybe a little sloppy at the very end. Some needless penalties, but overall we played pretty well. That's the end of non-league, and now it's all Hockey East. And the Dartmouth College has had a great weekend, beating Boston University in Maine. So that's our next opponent. And we'll enjoy today's game today and concentrate on Providence tomorrow.
Paul, you have a history with Bob Vedette a little bit and his son having played with Joey Juniors. Tell me about those days and where you think you've improved most as a hockey player from that point to now.
I played with Joey and Jim in juniors, and I think over 2 years or so, over 3 years here, I think I just become more of a all-around player, better defensively, I think better on the PK and stuff. I never used to even do that stuff in junior, so I think that's where my game's come along, which is just having a more defensive mindset and just doing little things correctly.
But obviously the scoring touch hasn't disappeared.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Blake, 4 assists tonight, but could you take us through the one at the end of the first period, the long pass up to Paul, what you saw in that play?
Just kind of got a little bit lucky on that one, actually. It was supposed to be an icing, took a funny bounce off the boards and just turned it up ice, and Paul was coming across the middle. And he had a nice play there, getting his own rebound and burying that one for us.
Coach, you talk about getting the non-league win. When you play so much Hockey East competition, is a non-league win that important, given the strength of the regular season schedule you see within the conference?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. It's something that we've benefited from in the past. This year we haven't done a great job with our non-league schedule. But I just think playing out of conference, playing Dartmouth, playing Cornell, playing Miami makes it a better program. There's no question our league's strong, but we try to play some of the top teams out of conference.
Paul, you guys only got one shot at it this weekend with the game, but I mean, to win a game like this, a non-conference game that you haven't done all year, to score a couple power play goals, which hasn't been the case all year, is it kind of as good as it could possibly be tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I played pretty well, and our special teams have been doing pretty well since we got back from break. It's just good to take that into next weekend and hopefully stay on a little roll here.
Questions for Paul or Blake?
Just one other. Was there anything noticeable about the way you guys came out in the second period that was missing in the first? Or anything that you talked about that you think was a key element in playing better than others?
Well, I think just personally, it's for our team just getting on smaller ice. I think we had to adjust a little bit for that coming off break there. First game on small ice again. First period a little bit I think a little anxious for our team. But once we settled down and started making the plays that we know we can, I think we're back on track.
Can you take us through your goals?
The first one there, I just noticed the bounce it took off the boards. I was just having an active bench that was going to be nice, and Blake saw me, just trying to actually go high glove, and I think he hit his glove and just rebound popped out and just kind of got lucky banging it back in. And the second one was on top. The second one was on power play, great pass from Blake, and just in the slot. Spot that we should be scoring for most of the time. So.
Does the power play feel better at this point, or the changes just going in now? I think we all feel better about it right now. I think we're starting to click. I mean, especially along with Thompson, decent one above it. I think they're starting to play good 5-on-5 also. But just getting that chemistry back together, I think power plays starting to come together. I think we showed just a little bit of tonight, and I think we keep getting better and better.
Questions for the players?
Paul, being a New Hampshire kid and being named one of the players of the game, is that something special for you and that you can take home, if you will?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I know a good amount of guys on the other team there, and it's just always a fun game against Dartmouth there, so it was good. But it's good to get the win, most importantly.
Thanks, guys. You all set. Any other questions for Coach Miller?
The first period, how big was that goal given the way the period had gone to that point? Big goal to tie it up going into the second.
Well, we were probably a little sloppy there, so we started off well, then put them back in there, and scoring that goal I thought was important, getting it tied up. Paul Thompson is playing extremely well right now. He's he's not only a threat offensively, but I think the most important thing, he's killing penalties, he's playing very well defensively and creating opportunities. But that line again had another good night.
You kind of smiled at those guys. I was asking about the first intervention. Did you tell them something?
No, they're very talented. They get good chemistry going. You know, they're creating offense off of good defensive work, so they're playing well. Hopefully it continues.
Again, like last week, special teams played pretty well. Got a couple goals.
We killed penalties, got a couple power play goals, won a hockey game. Pretty good. We're happy.